Only getting started when it's midnight, keeping it tight. If a nigga wanna go to war, it can get dark, but we stay bright. Coming like a night, it's on sight. If it touch my sleeve, niggas around there wanna disagree when it's clear that I'm speaking facts. Man like me, you know I'm proactive, never gonna stop.
What up, gang? Blair, and we back. And today we have Blair. So we just wanna do another quick update on another Descendant, and Blair is who I chose today. So yeah, let's make this pretty quick. And yeah, so starting off, we got the same guns we had. None of these guns actually really matter. The fact I use the Blue Beetle is because I have grapple, and I enjoy using Blair in the air. So that rhymed, but that was cool. Yeah, I just enjoy using him in the air, so I use my grapple. If it's a small, like if I'm running dungeons, I'm more so using this, and these are only for the speed and the grappling hook time. So yeah, those are the guns, and yeah, that's it on that. So we really don't have to go into them at all because nothing in there will show you value. We don't use these. So next we have the actual build. The build has not changed since we came out. We're running next level recipe. I just enjoy this more than the other Transcendent mod. Maybe it'll be more useful to me when the Wall Crasher and the new stuff comes out, but right now this is the most enjoyable way I can play him without getting bored or feeling like it's not enough power. So this is what I enjoy. This is my Transcendent mod. So we got midair, skill simplification, so we can get the max skill power modifier. We're losing 25% max MP, but that is fine because our 2 ability, which recovers your MP to a good amount, and if you got MP modifier, it does real good work for you. So more we getting crit hit rate, emergency measures, crit hit rate, crit damage. This is actually my flex slot. So right here you can go Arche acceleration, you can go HP, you can go fire sanctum, more range, more duration, whatever works for you, that's what you will put in this slot. Front lines for more crit damage, crit rate, nimble fingers, of course, range, multi-talented. So multi-talented is always in my head for some reason. So yeah, so every time we use a dimension active skill, we're getting 20% skill cooldown flat. And the other one we use is the singular active skill, so you're getting another 30% skill power modifier for all the attributes. So multi-talented, like I always tell you guys, is probably my favorite arcade tech mod. So yeah, that's that. We going more power increase, so we can actually get our 3 and our 4 to hit a little bit harder. They already hit good, but you want that power, you want that regular skill power for your 3 and your 4. So that's that. And we got skill concentration, more crit hit damage. So we're doing really good on the crit hit damage, crit hit rate. So that's that. Let's go through the abilities. Pitmaster. When attacking enemies, inflict with burn, increase skill crit hit damage, increase skill crit hit rate based on the number of flame zones. So every time you hit your 1 uh, you're creating flame zones, and you'll get a max stack of 5, which will put you at crit hit rate 25 flat, and you'll get the 10% skill crit hit damage. But when you use your 4, you actually get more flame zones. So I can get my flame zones up to, I think, about 12 or 13. If you guys can get higher than that, let me know. But the highest I can get to is 13, and it works like a charm. So we got our number 4 skill, Deadly Cuisine. We're sitting at 1700 skill power for the giant fireball. The small fireball hits harder, which is really weird to me that the small ones hit harder than the giant one. But I digress. It still works perfectly. You still can one tap bosses with this. It's still useful to just start around and just collect the flame zones when you drop it on the ground. So that's that. Our 3 ability, hot delivery. You want some form of range for this ability so you can get both hands up. If you just using the one hand ability, you're not gonna really be that effective to the surrounding areas to you. So you want to get some good range on this so you can get the at least level 2. So that's that. Extinguish is very key to my success on this build. So basically, I don't worry about MP. I don't worry about spamming my abilities because this will always bring your MP back. This is one of the biggest fixes they have for his ultimate version, where instead of the flame zone just being in one spot and you're recovering your MP, you're doing both of these at the same time instead of just getting one or the other. It was really hard to use him before this buff and before his ultimate version came out. So yeah, you're getting so every time you hit this, you get a max stack of 5. So MP recovery amount per flame zone. So you just want to be dropping zones and recovering your MP the entire time. So it's always beneficial to use this so you can get your extra 30% from the multi-talented while getting your MP recovery. Excuse me. Yeah, so you're getting your multi-talented buff off of this, and you're getting your MP recovery, and you're getting skill power modifier up to another 30%. So you don't want to have abilities where you're not spamming this in conjunction with like your 1 or your 4. So you want to be using this. And what's very underrated when using your 2 is the movement speed increase amount. That's 25%. It's not flat, but it's still 25%, and you will actually feel it when you hit your 2. So I enjoy this ability. It's very useful, super useful, especially when you run out of MP. You'll get it back instantly. So that's that. And we have Merciless Cuisine, which drop your flame zones. The skill power 134, not great, but we make it great. Yeah, that's that. So I don't know what else to tell y'all about these abilities, but yeah, cooldown 8 seconds, 7 seconds, but not really. So it's really about a 3 or a 4 second cooldown. But you got so much stuff going on with the build. Cooldown really don't bother me to have it at like 5 or 6 seconds, because there's so much stuff that's going to just bring it down to 4, 2. So you don't really be so hard if you don't have it at like 1 second or 2 seconds. It's fine. You'll be good. Like, this is at 38, but it never feels like it's at 38. It feels like it's at about 20 seconds, maybe 25, but I never noticed it, guys. Whenever I want to use it, it's always ready to go. So, yeah. That's the abilities. Let's go on to the inversions. So right now, I got it set up, skill cooldown, HP, MP, but you can switch it up. You don't have to run this. If you want to just have your MP recovery, cool, but you really can just go with more movement speed. That will work. What else? I think just movement speed is the only thing that's really worth swapping out for, but whatever you guys need for your build, but this is the only thing I'll swap out is for that. Next, let's go to the arcade tuning. So basically the setup might look crazy. We got 2 setups. Let me show you the other one real fast. This is the normal setup if you just don't want to mess around and waste all these slots for this, but I find this to hit harder. Like, I tested it out, like, it hits harder than getting this skill power. For some reason, I feel it. If I could get my points to get the down here, I would, but it just seems like this is hitting more harder than actually going for the little bit of skill power that's down here. So, because you're always getting 50% defense reduction, so that is always huge for any of these builds. That's why this is the best mutant cell for me. So that, and coupled with this max shield plus 50% times 50% or higher, so I just don't try to get hit with these builds like at all. So this is good, but I promise you this is hitting really hard. Even with all these wasted points, I still feel like this is better than just going straight skill power jewel. So that's that. Anything else? I don't think so. I think that's it. Oh, alright, yeah, this is it right here. So reactors, we have 3 of them that we might use. This one is for sure my top one I use for more skill crit damage, but you can use cooldown if you want it that bad with skill crit damage, or you can just go dimension and fire skill power. This hits too, so it's up to you how you want to run that. I run 2-piece enlightened mage, 2-piece volcanic sensor. I think I probably could just put on Slayer set, but I like the fact that I can get defense and some more HP, and I appreciate the HP, and I want a little bit of shield for my mutant cell so I can have something to go off of. But yeah, I run 2-piece. Let me know if I'm missing out on the Slayer set, because I have not tried it yet. It just don't make sense to me. So yeah, we got that, and I think that's it, gang. Oh, let's do an overview. So we're doing skill power modifier is at almost a point, almost at 3.3. Like, this is okay. You know, it's not the hardest hitting build, but the crit hit damage that we got it to makes it really, really, really hit hard. Especially when you get that 50% defense reduction on enemies. So this makes that it go stupid. So yeah, that's that. And that's the build, gang. And yeah, I got a short showcase for you guys. And yeah, I don't got nothing else. Yeah, this Blair build is very fun to play because I'm using them in the air. But guys, figure it out how you want to play these characters, not how you're seeing others play them. So yeah, Glacier next, gang. And I appreciate y'all still tuning in to me, and we gonna keep it going. Yeah, Glacier next, and we out. Peace, gang.
This is Hound Action, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits. Arche receptor, confirming signs of life.
Watch the floor! Good. I'll torch it all!
Descendant, enemy troops are being transferred in large numbers. You must attack their point of origin.
Pace is gonna be killer! That's a nice word! Watch the floor!
Captain Elias, deploying Arche. I am the original.
Feel the heat? How was that? I love it! Looks like we're done. I hope it's delicious! Perfectly done! Done. Flame on! Yeah! Well done!
Oh my.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.